right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Conor McGregor and Kamarudeen Usman. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamarudeen Usman could be something special. As he has always put it, I'm a problem. He's a champion. He's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities opened themselves up. Kamarudeen Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 107.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Hoof, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamarudeen Usman has realized the dream, and he'll try to take it to the next level here tonight. Well, as you'd expect, a Super Bowl feel in this arena here tonight because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. The celebrities are out in droves, all of them to see the former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The stars always come out when the notorious one steps in the octagon, and he's earned that right. He is the biggest star in mixed martial arts, not only in mixed martial arts, but in sports across all platforms. One of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen. Not only a great fighter, but a great spokesman, a great salesman, and a guy that people always want to see.
And DC, we know you move that celebrity needle, but you don't move it like Conor McGregor.
Not like the notorious one.
We talk so much about his star power and what he has done for the sport, and rightfully so, that sometimes we don't spend enough time talking about just how skilled a fighter this is when it comes to distance management, the striking skills. We'll see how it goes for him here in the return tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamarudeen, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
Here we go with round 1. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent.
Right.
If he can make contact, he can drag his fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair.
McGregor gets caught with that that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
Right where he wants to be, in the clinch.
Going orthodox now. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Right hook to the head, blocked. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. Single collar tie now. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear the gas tank for a long time.
Good work from the top here by Usman.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Usman. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Well, he's connecting on a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find the target.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Just unable to quite find that range. Oh, man, snapped his head back with the uppercut there.
You can see him throw his entire body into that uppercut.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Oh, collar tie. Back and forth we go! Misses with the right hand. Usman gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed for Ireland's favorite son, Conor McGregor.
Now he gets a more dominant position. Oh, picks him up, DC!
He's got him up. Great single leg. Put him down. You are a child, boy. You belong to me.
Imagine being able to pick up another man and say, you go here, bro. You go here.
I can't.
I've
done it before. John, I've done it before.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Watch guillotine. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. I mean, how many can he take? All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Big kick lands.
Oh, and he just continues to punish his opponent with that hook. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He will not be able to take many more. He better understand that it only takes one in the perfect spot to end your night.
20 seconds left. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice.
Checks the leg kick. 10 seconds to go in round one. Straight to the body by Usman. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Beautiful punch.
All right, single collar tie now. Usman's got the tie clenched. Let's see what he can do with it.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Well, if you're sick of us dropping that word hook, don't shoot the messenger, because he throws, and more often than not, he lands, just like he did in the previous round. Found a home for it again.
Found a home for it again, and if I'm him, I'm continuing to go to the well. His opponent has not shown an ability to stop him. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. 70 total strikes have landed for Kamarudeen Usman. And in terms of the accuracy, landing at a 50% clip tonight against Conor McGregor. And he landed the right hand there. Oh! Diving punch lands. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by McGregor. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Conor. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by McGregor. Oh, these are some big punches here from the top, DC. He hasn't needed to enter his opponent's guard yet, and he may not have to.
He may not have to, but he's doing a real good job of being aware. There's danger when you're standing on top of a like that. You gotta watch up kicks. Notice how he leads with his hip when he goes to land the strike.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by McGregor. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. Great posture control by his opponent.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Oh, nice. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Usman's got the tie clinch now. Leg kick checked effectively there by McGregor. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face. Oh, nice jab.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling it, wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't wanna mess around for too long. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by McGregor. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not good.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Mixes in an elbow there. Oh, big left.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Oh! Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Nice kick there by McGregor. Lands flush with that right hand. Oh, wow. Huge head kick. Big knee to the body. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Nice punch there.
Oh, elbow to the head right out of the clinch. Good work there by Usman. Nice little kickboxing exchange there from the welterweight champ, Conor Usman.
Usman's another one of those guys that came in as a wrestler, has turned into a great striker, which has led him to become the UFC champion. Oh, big elbow.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Ooh, head kick lands, and he's hurt.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Overhand. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Kamaru Usman.
Great punch.
Well, how about these numbers, DC? Now, 149 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Well, more often than not, DC, when the strike has been thrown, it has found the home. 52% the accuracy rate against Conor McGregor. Right on the button. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, he has really started to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Let's go, do something.
Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, single collar tie here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Big body kick lands.
That is a pinpoint left hand right there from McGregor.
It is his best strike, and it's because he knows exactly where he's in the octagon to land that left hand over and over again.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of... That is how you scramble, folks. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right.
Oh, goes for the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Conor. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but did not react quick enough to secure top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Usman's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Big punch to the body.
Pseudo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You gotta try to find whether or not you're gonna land. Round here, I'll get here to go to submission.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, what a round it was. A lot of high-level knee striking there. Take us through the replays, if you would.
Just finding his spots, taking advantage of every opportunity presented to him. Not really having an idea of what he wants to do, just kind of flowing. And what showed itself was those knees, so he took them every time.
That was beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to ruin this round.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Well, just as he did in the previous... Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Usman's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Kamarudeen Usman. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
I mean, he's cutting them down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. Great punch landed with so much power. Boom, straight left hand.
Lands the left hand again. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Conor. Looking to land the leg kick now.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Goes to the body with the knee. And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! What a performance!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.